Good afternoon, everybody. It is a Friday, and I think, and I could be wrong, that it's probably the last day until 3/23. Mother Fig, it's good to see you. Howdy, Ken. Hey, Kill. You know, I did some playing last night, and I finally got my mule to into one of the distribution centers, and I grabbed the package and I was fighting my way out. And as I'm driving away, like, I get inside the mule and I hit forward, and as soon as I hit forward, I explode. I exploded. Didn't even touch anything, just boom, explode. And I cannot tell you how upsetty spaghetti I was about that. It hurt me. It hurt me a lot. So I'm wondering if maybe I should try with either like a Gravlev bike or a rover, like something that actually has shields. Which, you know, the mule used to have shields, but, yeah. Hey, Manraka. Hey, biker. Hey, Mother Fig, it sure is. Yeah, Coyote, it really does. You know, Biker, the Steve might work. Thing is about those distribution centers, they got a lot of gun on the inside, and those will tear apart a ground vehicle pretty quickly. But I was pretty much able to drive the mule straight into nope, that's not what I want. Wolf, I don't think so. Like, there was a lot of, I think, stability improvements last night. That's really about it. Is here it is. We might as well, you know, pick up some things. I'm gonna try to get back into a distribution center, I think. Yeah, Mother Fig, I'm wondering if maybe I just got shot too much or hit too many bodies, because I ran over about 20 people with the mule. Uh-oh. Manraka, what do you mean? Like a mission, or? Come on. Oh, boy. Well, Coyote, I suck at the combat, and apparently I need to learn how to build a little bit faster. Because I thought I was moving as fast as I possibly could, However, Baron the Herder, whatever his name is, has outpaced me militarily. And I have no idea how he's getting such huge armies that are wiping me out. Hey, Labriscus. Okay, what have I done to mess this up? You know, I guess it's faster now to type display info than actually, you know. Oh, server FPS is good. Oh yeah, no, the distribution centers are huge. You can just fly to them whenever you want to, and there's tons of missions for them. Hey, Hellraiser. Oh, Scorpio, it was riveting stuff, you know? Bought some chicken, some potatoes, some broccoli. Okay, what is going on here? Can I buy something else? Oof, magoof, okay. Maybe we'll log out, log back in. Yeah, okay, there we go. Ooh. Keel, I have no idea, man. Like, I always wanted to do something with my hair as far as dyeing it, but never really got around to it. I mean, I don't see why not. See, here in the South, you get judged really weirdly for stuff like that. I don't know what it is, but it's like, if you put any sort of color in your hair that is not like one of the regular hair colors, or if it's like apparent that it's dyed, people just vilify you at times. Like when I was in school, it was against school policy. You get suspended if you dyed your hair a crazy color, because it was distracting to the education environment. Silly. Yeah, Coyote, he hit me with like 4 or 5 groups of troops, and my plan to just use archers failed. Archers seem to do 0 damage in the game. Like, I basically had 2 groups of archers and then some mercenaries that I hired who also had a group of archers. And those archers did 0 damage. And the moment that they got into a fight, even when I set it to friendly fire, because, you know, I don't care about my troops that much, archers just stopped doing anything. Frog, sure we do. Come on, we could enjoy ourselves. What if I want to feel cute? Ah, crap. I'm sorry, did I just ban myself from shopping? Porco, how's the day going, man? And yeah, Motherfig, I think I am gonna have to change server location. Because, yeah, I have just stopped myself from being able to participate in economy. Which ain't the best. It's not the best. Yeah, see, Wolf, there were people in my school who would, like, dye, like, the tips of their hair or whatever. And they would get straight up suspended until they fixed it. But you also have to remember that my school banned Pokemon because it was satanic. And our local theater refused to show Harry Potter because it was satanic. So, you know, I really come from that Fallout style small hometown. Yeah, and see, Wolf, like, I got in that nice little sweet spot where we didn't have to do that. And we didn't have to do drills for, you know, everything else affecting schools these days. Like, we had tornado drills and fire drills, and that was about it. I mean, Pablo, I should, but Pablo, I'm kind of bad at FPS, man. I tend to get shot more than I shoot, especially in distribution centers where there's so many people. Yeah, you see, Keel, when Pokemon got popular, they sent a newsletter around the school to every kid letting us know how bad Pokemon was, because there was a Pokemon named Hunter who ate the souls of people. And it's like, no, I have a copy of Blue version. You're thinking of Haunter, and the move is called Dream Eater, where he eats dreams. But despite me trying to correct them, they didn't, well, they don't like being corrected. Yeah, deplorable, we didn't get that. We didn't get that, man. My school, dude, we barely got food. Actually, we barely got water. We had the schedule called water schedule, where we went home at like 1 o'clock because the school was so bad off that there would be days or sometimes even weeks where the school didn't have water access. So, like, you couldn't use the water fountains. You had to refill the toilets to flush. And obviously they couldn't cook, so we just didn't get any food and they sent us home. So extracurricular activities were few and far between. All right, now can I buy something? Haha!
I think you're going to be happy with that.
Well, Frog, let me ask you a question. What if you're not married or in a relationship and you need to attract somebody? Oh, thank you, Scott. Good to see you, by the way. Yeah, Keel, we had that too. Like, you had to do the whole, like, shorts and skirts had to be, I think, 1 inch above the knee or further. Couldn't expose shoulders. And of course, you know, none of the stuff was directed at the guys, but at the same time, none of the guys really had fashion. Basically, you either wore whatever Walmart had, which was a shirt, or Hollister, which was a shirt, but $70 because it said Hollister. I mean, Frog, that's true. That's true. But, you know, style can also be a personal preference. Or sometimes style can let you know most likely what a person might be like. Like when I worked at GameStop and somebody would come in wearing like Affliction and Ed Hardy stuff. It's like, okay, well, I know how this is going to go. We're like, what if emo seeks emo? How are you going to know that they listen to the Black Parade? Unless they have, like, a shirt that's black and white and the little hand grippy things. Shadow, I'm not. I'm not in Vulcan right now. I've thought about turning it on, but, there's still a couple of issues. And I don't know about you, but I would like the least amount of issues in Star Citizen possible. Yeah, see, Coyote, I protested the school, but I did it in a much different way. My school had open campus. Because the cafeteria never had enough food for everybody. So we had open campus if your grades were good enough, like you could leave and come back during lunch. However, my grades began to slip as I cared less and less about school. So I had my open campus privileges revoked. For a few months, I was just sneaking off anyway. Because I knew where all the cameras were. Until I finally got caught. Because the principal was outside. Because he had been looking for me and he could not find me. And as I drove back up in my car and got out, he was like, "Oh, wow. You don't have open campus, do you?" I'm like, "No, I do not." So, they made me start signing in during lunch to show that I was on premises. So then, I installed a 1,000-watt power inverter into the trunk of my car, a microwave, and an ice chest. And I began cooking during lunch in my car. Microwaving little breakfast pizzas, everything else I could microwave. And then I got the idea to start selling that food. And they shut me down quick. They banned me from going to my car during lunch. Which I protested because, it was still on campus. Oh yeah, Xperia. In fact, I might still have that power inverter, but I spent a crap ton of money that I probably should not have buying that power inverter and the microwave with my own money, mind you. I was enjoying the C-54 the other day. Oh, Scorpio, I did everything in my power to try to get out of that. I guess I could have just raised my grades, but at the same time, I hated school so much in high school, which was such a shame because I started out loving school until I got older and, life got worse. Pooping, I can't say that I have. However, if things are about to get confrontational, I would ask that we be a bit more respectful before we go that way. Hey, Rick. Transactions aren't, going well today, I see. Oh, boy. Oh, no, pooping. Not at all. Just want to make sure that, you know, it's in good faith discourse and not a swipe designed to, you know, basically put anybody down. Yeah, Fred, we're gonna get this patch, and then about 2 weeks later, we're gonna get another patch for Invictus. Although, whatever this is, I hope this is a back-end issue. Oh, pooping, not at all. Oh, we see there's your problem. You go against the manager, bam. Oh, boy. People in power don't like having mistakes corrected. And that one is gender neutral. I remember fighting with a teacher because she refused to do anything about this student who was incredibly disruptive. And when I basically got on to her for not doing anything about him ruining the learning environment, I was the one sent away. Yeah, Schizoid, I'm going to guess a 0.2 because we're probably going to get a 0.1 right before Invictus, Schizoid. So I don't know if you've seen any of the leaks, but we get the pulse for 323. Invictus usually has a small, straight to flyable type thing as well. Most likely is going to be the medical version of the Ursa rover. So that'll probably be a 0.1 patch. And then after Invictus, we will get another patch. So I'm thinking a 0.2 for the cargo. Something that can come out in June, July. But yeah, pooping. Like that's the thing. Like you need counters to ground yourself. Otherwise, you wind up in an echo chamber and start moving towards more and more extremes without checks and balances to help you out. Sometimes, though, and unfortunately, I fall for this all the time myself. Being checked can feel like an attack when it is not. When someone reminds you that something might not be in the best taste or, you know, is not, I don't know, acceptable for lack of a better word. Sometimes it can feel like an attack instead of just a checking in, if you will. That is true, Rick. But this quarter is still, what, June-ish? July-ish? Hey, Turtle. And Wobbly, I don't know if I said hello, man, but it's good to see you. Ooh, Parker. Just finished inventory, huh? I'm sorry, man.
Now approaching. Careful.
God, Rick, I wish, man. Oh, I wish. Hold on 1 second. I gotta shoot a message off right quick.
Momentarily.
You see, Rick, maybe I should... Gosh dang it. Like, why is the stop even a thing right now? I want to give the Corsair a second chance.
Thank you for visiting New Babbage's Tobin Expo Center. Stan's preeminent destination for live events and exhibitions.
Now I gotta wait like a dingus for another train. Cosmic, I'm waiting for the Kraken myself. I mean, Fred, we could take it out again today.
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
Correct, Scorpio. Money between PTU and live is totally separate. And Rick, that's fair, man. Like, I need to fly the thing more. My problem is it fits between the Cutlass and the Caterpillar. And that's what I'm usually flying. One of those. All right, let's try this again. What did I even have? A P8, that's right. I mean, Labriscus, they're moving to a fuse system. What is going on with inventory? Well, I know my input is purely anecdotal, but I've never really had a problem interacting with women.
If you're saying something, you might want to check out our spectrum selection.
Oh my god. Am I gonna... Okay. You know what? We're gonna go to the American servers. Rick, I wish I'd read that right before I hit escape. I will say, before we go any further, though, let's please remember to be respectful. I don't want to see any more swipes or dog whistles. I would like to think that despite all of us being from various backgrounds and political spectrums, that we can, at the very least, tolerate each other for 2 to 5 hours a day, while we all come together collectively to whine about Space Game. All right, so Wobbly. This is the best advice I have for talking to women. Now, admittedly, this part is once you've already got into a conversation. But the best thing you can do is remember things that were said and then bring them up later in the conversation to show that you were listening. Because it turns out, and this is, again, gender neutral, people love it when they feel like they have been listened to. And that part's gender neutral. Speaking of Space Game, also, Vaughn, it's good to see you, man. All right, Wobbly, if you don't remember the name, do what I do. Ask them how to spell their name. Yeah, Fred, apparently. All right, we're going to the EU. Yeah, make somebody laugh. You see, the thing is, if you look like an absolute truck, be funny. Because when people laugh, they close their eyes and they can't see you. Me, for example. I'm not the best looker, but, you know, if you were to look at my dating history, I have burned way more bridges than I have any right to whatsoever. Like, my dating history looks like the retreating Soviet army in Operation Barbarossa. Like, so many bridges burned. So many. And yet, really more than I had any right to. Because when you can make a joke and remember things that were said, you can get a lot further than you would expect. Yeah, exactly. Like Coyote said. Be casual with it. Also have fun. Turns out people enjoy people who have fun. You know when someone's playing a game like Call of Duty or whatever, and they start shouting about hacks or whatever, and they're getting loud, and you're kind of uncomfortable with the way they're shouting and how aggressive they sound about it? Turns out nobody likes that. Oh, I mean, Wobbly, you don't have to keep eye contact. Tell them you're shy. I don't actually do a lot of eye contact. I mean, granted, Most of the people that I've met here in chat have met me when I'm absolutely blitzed, so I'm not sure that counts, but... Oh yeah, that's true, Granulus. Puppies are nice. But hey, Naruto. Matt, I feel like the only way to escape is to not play.
Capsule now.
Well, you know, Sparkplug, some people build bridges out of stone. And those people are smarter than I am. Hey, pooping, come on. Let's not do that, man. Let's not... Come on, man. Play nice. Let's not do this in bad faith. Yeah, Knockanox. I'm having some transaction issues where buying just about anything is near impossible. Oh, yes. Always, always be polite to waitstaff. You're on a date? Your date will notice if you are nice to them, but rude to staff. Honestly, you shouldn't be rude to staff, period. I would hope that empathy would be a thing that we all have here. Hey, Raymond, yes, meds have been taken. Although I almost choked on it because Waffle was pawing me right as I was swallowing it. Pooping. Let's take it easy, man. I don't like where this is going. Probably already let it go too far. But I'm asking nicely. Please ease off. Hey, SD. Yeah, you see, Vaughn, in America, there has been this weird culture that has developed where, like, people are just absolutely abusive to staff. Yeah, SD, we had a lot of that the other day. I lost power multiple times yesterday. I made a purchase. I mean, pooping, that's just a fact of life. Like, there's so many, like, bot accounts on Instagram or Facebook that just has men swarming. Like, dudes would hit up a tree if it talked to them. And Turtle, I have found that true as well, which I don't know if it's just like a getting older thing or like an older cultural thing, because I have noticed that as I have gotten older, my patience has gotten thinner. Like, used to, when I could tolerate tomfoolery with customers, I was, you know, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then as you get older, it's like, look, the thing you're asking for is not on the menu. It never has been on the menu. You are confused. Oh, SD, you're good, man. I call tomorrow, because they're going to have to get it out. And it's going to have to be out for at least a week or two before Invictus. Coyote, I believe that. I once saw a guy dance with himself. We were at a bar, and the dance floor had a mirror up on the wall, so the dance floor looked bigger than it actually was. And this dude was very drunk, and he was dancing with himself in the mirror, and he was into it. Oh, he was into it. And nobody had the heart to tell him that he was with himself, which, I don't know, maybe that was his thing. Maybe the only person he could love was himself. Well, Ariel, I've tried making multiple purchases, and I keep getting a transaction error that prevents me from making any other purchases. I'm hoping that's a back-end issue. You know, Rick, I don't know what to do with those tossed salad and scrambled eggs. And they're calling again. Oh, yes. Yeah, the passport thing, which... I knew a guy who did that. He got a wife from Mexico. And they didn't understand each other, so whenever they'd have phone calls, I'd have to have a translator. Well, you see, Granulus, the thing about heroes is you don't have to pay heroes. Like, when it was like, heroes work here at Baskin Robbins or a hospital or McDonald's. Think about heroes. Heroes are just heroes. You don't have to pay them. Nobody worries about them because they're heroes. Heroes take care of themselves. And it was just very easy to say instead of actually doing anything for anybody. I get real concerned whenever people start throwing around the word hero, because it seems like a real nice way to sweep any concerns for said hero under the bus. Because heroes don't ask for money. Heroes don't ask for help, and people know that. Oh, Sarone, they're nice, aren't they? They're incredibly nice. John, we're all heroes. Every last one of us. We're holding the line. See, Vaughn, and that's fair, too, because, like, I feel like sometimes we, and by we, I mean us Americans, forget that there's about 200 other countries out there. And that a thing that we think might be a worldwide phenomenon is just us. Like, whenever we have the baseball World Series, and I never get to see any other team go from some other country, despite Japan having a burgeoning baseball scene.
You are clear to launch.
Although I just now realized I forgot to put on any sort of armor whatsoever. Well, Skitch, the thing about being a hero, and this is, again, just my understanding of how we throw the word around. Someone else has to call you a hero first. Now, you could argue that, I'm sure, but just like, you know, when Rona happened, it was like, oh, they painted heroes work here outside of my local Walgreens, but they're not going to pay them anymore. They're not going to, you know, do anything to actually assist them. No, we're just going to call them heroes. Pooping, ease off. Please. I don't want to have to do anything, pooping, but let's not resort to name calling and personal attacks. You know, Motherfig, I just might go do that. Hey, Matt. Man, I forget to get a tractor beam. I don't want to go back in there, though. Maybe I can go find one on Outpost. Alright. Gun food. Med gun food. Med pins, half of a tractor beam. It'll be alright. Yeah, Granulus, you think it'll be today? I think it'll be tomorrow. Man, I could be wrong. Yes, Raymond, meds have been taken.
You are clear to launch.
You see, Fred, I've only been doing the illegal ones. I just spent nearly a frickin' hour getting ready. And I know I called for takeoff well before even starting to get dressed. Katana, it's good to see you. Pooping, I'm going to ask that we let it rest after this, but concerning the last post about offenders, I can personally vouch for many of those going free of the male variety. I can guarantee it. Let's let that lie. You know, Matt, the strangest thing I've ever witnessed in Star Citizen, back in the day, 3.4, if you were fast enough, you could equip any component to any vehicle. Any component to any vehicle. So I threw a quantum drive in a Grey Cat. Raymond, I don't want to replay that last bit, but I probably am not going to have a choice. Pooping, I think that's just spaghetti code striking at me. Hold on. Do I even still have my stuff? Sadly, Matt, it did not work. But for a glorious moment, one glorious moment, I was beautiful. Also, putting a bunch of size 5s on an Aurora, because you could also mount guns to the missile pylons. So there were Auroras running around with 5 size 5s. In fact, you could actually mount size 5s onto the missile pylons and all of the parts on a on the Vanguard wingtips. So you would do that, and you would have about 12 size 5s, and it was such a huge power draw that the Vanguard would turn itself off whenever you fired. Like, you would get one fire off, and then bam, nothing. Maybe all my stuff is still in my backpack. Oh, come on! This is why I don't go to New Babbage. I mean, that would have happened anywhere else, but where did all my stuff go, CIG? Jesus. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna get out of New Babbage. Go to, I don't know, literally any.
Disembarking passengers.
God, that's depressing. Heck yeah, Raymond. Good job, man. Deserve a refreshing cup of liberty. Honestly, Parker, no. Like, I struggle with faces. I just told myself that I wanted a haggard guy who has seen happier times. And I wish I could make myself look a bit more grody. You know, White, you might be onto something. Let's go look. You don't happen to remember what hangar that was, do you? And yeah, Raymond, I did. It almost makes me want a Mariah Pulse. Raymond, did the blood draw go okay? They had to lay me down yesterday. Von Raymond is in London. He is not of the Stars and Stripes. He flies the Union Jack. Well, how did this happen? This is literally the first time I've taken off in a freaking hour. So right now it's 1 for 1. Oh yeah, Vaughn. I mean, eventually you gotta have a nickname for your flag, you know? Like, Spain's gotta have one, right? I like to play this little game where I have to try to select the right country for the flag. Because it's fun to know all the flags. And, you know, there's a lot of flags that just kind of copy off each other. Like, Poland and Indonesia are basically the same flag, but upside down. Yeah, Saron, it was the only place that I could get transactions to work. I don't know if that's me. Oh!
That's Star Citizen, baby.
How? 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 What? I was not in combat. I fell. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please, CIG, don't serve me undercooked chicken. Undercooked chicken is bad for my health. Hey, Labriscus. Thank you, man. Thank you. So much. Labriscus, I'm going to sound very upset, but I hope you know it's a Star Citizen because I greatly appreciate Why Am I Naked? Oh, that's Saint. Okay. I wonder if I lost, anything. Yeah, you know, One Punch, I feel that. I feel that a lot. I feel that a lot. Hey, look, I'm sorry, is my backpack on? I do not see it. I'll take it. I feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone episode of just pure buggery. Can't tell if my weapons are still there, though. I'm gonna assume they are. I'm just gonna assume they are. I mean, Squirrel, I appreciate the wishes of it being a good day, and I appreciate seeing you. But it ain't been a good day. It ain't been a good day. Yeah, Knockadox, go for it. Vaughn, I have no idea. It's been over an hour and I haven't made it out of the city. And yes, pills have been taken. Ooh, White, that's a good idea. Really good idea. Little bitty backpack, yeah. Little bitty big backpack. Come on, come on. All right. We're back. We're backpack. We're backpack. Okay. I just want to point out something. This never happens in Area 18. Okay, that's a lie. It does happen. But it doesn't happen as much. I mean, Squirrel, if you're in EPTU, now would be the time to do it. Because I think this patch is about to go live. If not tonight, tomorrow. I say tomorrow. Yeah, Motherfig, there's no chance of me staying here in 323. I'm sorry, that was silly of me. Yeah, Raymond. I try not to come here. I really try not to come here. Yeah, Kevin, that's what I'm thinking. We'll get a .1 for Invictus. That'll probably introduce the Ursa Rover Medical. Then .2 will be the cargo/hauling update. And I'm going to call this a double bonus, no wipes. Squirrel, I don't know what it is, man, but ever since Area 18 came out, like, that's just been my place. That's always been my place. And everything else has just been a huge disservice to me. Squirrel, are you sleeping, man? Oh, right. Item recovery. Heck yeah, Jim. Area 18, bros. I mean, Cerrone, I could be pulling this entirely out of my butt, but, I'm betting that for 323 there's no wipe, but there's a wipe for 324. All right, we're gonna get out of New Babbage. We're gonna go to Port Tressler.
Your vehicle has been delivered.
Get out of this hell that I have been subjected to. Hey, Phaedrus. Phaedrus, we've been inside New Babbage for over an hour, and I have yet to be able to leave the city. Yeah, how did this happen? That's one of the reasons that I base out of Grimhex. I'm sorry. Do I not even get the pink on the engines anymore? You just keep de-pinking my Cutlass. See, Katana, I wouldn't mind a personal wipe, but... you know, I get it. Yeah, Squirrel, get some sleep, man. Don't worry about talking to me, dude. You got way too much stuff going on.
You are clear to launch.
Hey, Steven. No, it's not. I have spent an hour trying to get out of the city. And it has not gone well. It has not gone well. Well, that's not a good sign. Alright, we're just gonna scoot through the door at about 4 meters per second. So I tried taking off in the Corsair, and I exploded. Okay, that should be fine. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Wait, Keel, what is SE again? You think so, Kevin? What would be improved? I mean, Vaughn, I'm gonna say yes. We saw what it did to me. Oh yeah, Kill, it actually started working for a little bit. I mean, how did this happen? Probably. Let's just be real. If I make it to Port Tressler, it's gonna be a miracle. And by that, I mean, you know, landing, getting inside Port Tressler. Jim, I gotta make it inside first. I gotta reset my spawn point. Good old Murphy. Murphy really knew what he was talking about. What happened in Murphy's life for him to come up with that? You guys ever wonder about that?
And thank you for contacting EDL Landing Assist.
Yes, hang up so you can give me a hanger. There we go.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
It's just being slow.
Landing gear down.
Well, we're inside.
Landing complete.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Raymond, it shouldn't. The lights will be independent of the typing capability. See, Apple, I'll need an education on that one. I don't know all Clarence Boddicker. Okay, we made it to space. 1 hour, 12 minutes later, we are in space. I feel so weary, so tired.
By the beards of antiquity!
Hey, Apple.
By the beards of antiquity.
Please contact Dr. Hunt.
Thank you, Apple. Thank you, man.
By the beards of antiquity.
Thank you, Apple.
By the beards of antiquity.
Use one of our convenient
By the beards of antiquity.
Oh, Carolinas. One day I will find a way to fix that, or even attempt to find a way to fix that. I just keep forgetting. Thank you, Apple. Adam, it was not my fault. It was not my fault. I kept exploding.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
You know, Phaedrus, that is an excellent idea. I actually was watching an episode of the old Star Trek cartoon, and I found a part that would actually work really well. So I need to do both of those. Right, Kevin. Right. I remember those. That's right. I did nothing wrong. I was just trying to leave. You know, Apple, I should have been pushing mine for the last month. They still haven't fixed this. Oh, well. Always invisible asteroids. See, I always get the unverified one. I never get the ones for these types. Is it, Parker? Is it just the best in show? Ooh, that's messed up. That is messed up. I want to see a Gravlev bike that you can actually put a box on. Wait, I'm an idiot. I can pick up a tractor beam attachment here. Yeah, Jim, that's what I'm thinking. You know, Steven, you joke, but pizza delivery was supposed to be an actual mission. No Shadow one. It's May 2nd. Unless it ended this morning and then I'm just championing something that's already gone. I'm pretty sure May 2nd was supposed to be the last day. Hold on, now you got me checking. Where is that? Where is that? Well, boo. Boo, isn't it? Boo, boo, boo. Well, then I guess I'll just change the title, won't I?
You are clear to launch.
There. Now it's been fixed. Well, you know what? I didn't want one of those stinky Merlins anyway. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I didn't want one of those. I didn't want the referral. Go away. Oh yeah, Wolf. I'm sure we'll have one for 323. I just hate when it's like equipment. I mean, Labriscus, maybe. Since I had to spend extra time in here, I think it would actually be, better to take the Corsair, because then I could actually take something like the Ursa Rover. Phaedrus, I wish. Like, I want the Pulse just because it's new and it's tiny and it can fit in everything, but like, it's a ground vehicle. I'm not allowed to use ground vehicles. Like, ground vehicles and I do not mesh well. Jim, I don't have a Steve. But I want a Gravlev that has a box holder.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Like, I kind of wonder if I could get one on the back of a Dragonfly if I tried really hard, but it would probably fall off.
Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following. Please visit us again.
My Corsair here yet?
Your insurance claim has been sent. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage
There we
facility.
go. Corsair does have slightly more shielding.
Vehicle has been delivered.
Allows me to get closer. Yeah, Phaedrus. No, you and Ken should talk shop sometime. Adam, that's not a bad idea. Can you even use guns yet in the secondary seat for the Dragonfly? Steve Wolf, I gave my Steve away. I had a friend who was trying to get to his ship, and they were short the cash for it. So I gave them my Steve. Ah! Raymond, it's a lot shakier than you think. In fact, Raymond, when I got back from grocery shopping yesterday, first thing I did was sit down and I had a beer. I say that. It was like a fancy Belgian beer. It was a Lindemans Framboise. It was raspberry. It was nice.
You are clear to launch.
Oh, Justin, that is a good point. You guys ever wonder why this thing has VTOL? Like, does that really help? Does that really help? All right.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Goldenrod Center. Deltona doesn't have a vehicle thing, does it? I don't feel like it does. SMO22 does, though. Oh, Mystery, you're good. Vaughn, I'm from Arkansas. I will tell you that Arkansas has a wide range of accents. Everything to me, to Foghorn Leghorn, to basically the entire cast of King of the Hill. Like, Boomhauer was not an exaggeration. You know, I could have put the fancy paint on this. I totally forgot to. Lenny, no. No, I don't, but they will press forward anyway. Scott, I'm gonna say yes. Live tomorrow. Raymond, I said it 3 times that I've taken pills. I promise I did. I've said it multiple times. Yeah, no, so no economy changes. That'll happen in probably June or July. Oh, Raymond, I apologize. I apologize. I just assumed since you were in London that be the closest thing to wave. What is the Irish flag called? Like, does it have a nickname? Hey, AMD. Hey, I wouldn't downsize just yet. I don't know if you've ever played Pulsar Lost Colony. But I feel like Pulsar is a very good way to show how a ship management can be done with less than the advertised amount of crew. So it's just called the tricolor. Aren't there a lot of flags that have 3 colors? That are very, you know, tricolor shaped? And I am excited for the Zeus.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle.
Got a little Zeus CL.
Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered to. Please visit us again.
I mean, Phaedrus, that is true. Okay. I just want to point out something. That could easily be changed to hold a box. Like, they could do it. They could easily do it. Raymond, I believe that because I was looking at the flag of India and the flag of Ireland, and I was like, man, those are close. Now, my question is, are outposts still shooting at bikes? Hey, Steltech. Just nice and slow. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Nothing has to explode. All right.
Engines offline.
They have really got to remake this thing. It's so big. Like, I know it's the first one we ever got, but it's so big. I mean, Kita, I fear the Maple Leaf Amtrak trains. The reliability is astounding. Much better compared to what I have available in Arkansas. I mean, White, that might be true, and if that's the case, I am in for a bad time. And Phaedrus, it was. It actually folded up in its very first demo. Hey, Marcus. Well, Christian, we're gonna find out. I mean, I assume this place is going to have turrets that would shoot at me. I could be wrong, but pretty sure it will. Hey, I don't doubt it, Raven. I do not doubt it. Hey, Scott. I mean, Marcus, I don't bedlog anyway. Last time I bedlogged, I had to end the stream. Are they, Leo? Even with the turrets? Like, I'm going to one myself, so I guess we'll find out, but honestly, Nelson, it's mostly going to be the same. RMC, gold. Everything you're doing now, you can carry over to 323. I've done some investigating off stream, and I have not found anything that has changed. So it is identical. Well, Leo, we're gonna find out. We're gonna put that to the test. To the test. Ragin, how so? Like, spawn amounts or what? Ooh, Adam, you might be onto something there. I haven't came across that. Shields back. So, they're not looking particularly shooty. Mata does. Every state has its own individual flag. Ours is red with a diamond shape that is blue lining with stars. And the inside is white with... oh, I forget how many stars. There's a bunch of stars. Yeah, just this tiny facility, huh? Okay. Nelson, there was actually no nerfs. The original nerfs that people saw were the old amounts before they buffed them to make the Reclaimer decent. Just land these turrets out here. Maybe in this little dip, just to be safe. Doubt it's really going to protect us, but we'll find out. Leo, I believe that. Now, if they made CM worth less, that sucks for retaliators. Not retaliators, reclaimers, but RMC so far it has not been touched. Like, they re-upped it. I tested it the other day. Oh, this was a good idea. Hey, you guys remember when the Dragonfly had shields? I do. Good times. Good times. Why would there be a crash? Don't mind me. I'm just stealing all the drugs. No, no explosions. We don't... Well, I can't pick him up. I mean, Matt, you're right. Oh, this might be more difficult than I thought. Oh no, I hear British. Nope, not that. I have a dumb idea. Let me on. Go, go, go. Why am I looking down? There we go. I don't think that worked. I tried to toss them over the side. That's not what I wanted my gun to do. Where did it go? Oh no. Hope I can get into that. Out of all the places, could have landed. What is my dragonfly doing? Raging, that's what I'm hoping we can do. I mean, Nelson, I haven't actually been able to do a trade yet with the, Oh, what the hell? Where is my okay, it's back. It's back. I mean, Sorot, it's a Pico. It should be fine. Shut up. Pico, I need to drop you now. I'm sorry, buddy. Shot it. Telling me that I can't go through that? That I have to wait for this man to get up? Scott, how do you think I feel? Okay, are you big enough to fit in my backpack? I have a very big backpack. Is it too large for the container? Or... Okay, maybe it's too large. Hey, Gideon. I just want to be able to attach this to my dragonfly somehow. Oh, this is gonna go real bad. You know, Phaedrus, that's not a bad idea. We could try that. Where is the internal storage on a dragonfly? Tell you what, we're gonna get off right here. Oh, they took the shields off the dragonfly. Hey, you guys, you guys remember when they made ground vehicles usable? I don't. Yeah, but with the engines on, it's still supposed to float down to the ground. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Where could my penguin be? Oh, dear. Where could my penguin be? Oh, dear. Where could my penguin be? Come on. Right? There we go. Okay, I turned the engines off that time. Okay, you know what? We'll just... Oh, thank you, Scott. It is a soothing balm on this weary... Where is the internal storage on the Dragonfly? All right. Well, that's how we activate it. But can I get my penguin back? How's the day, MD? Hopefully it's going better than mine. Haha! Good call. Good job, White. No, stop it. Let me pick it up. There we go. Come on. Any minute now. Can I not access the storage while holding a penguin? What about loot? Yeah, Artall, we, Yes, it works! Let me on. Let me on. Gonna do a mission, a mission, a mission. We're gonna do a mission. I might do one today. Yeah, Vaughn, we actually really enjoy naming... Okay, so here's a rule, Vaughn. In America, if you want to guarantee that a town is going to be a crappy little town with nothing to do, no dreams, you name it exactly after another place. Not new whatever, not like New York, but like Malta. Like we have a Malta, Texas. It's a poor, crappy little town with a highway and nothing else. We have a Carthage, Arkansas. Same thing. One of those dying little towns. I mean, Adam, it's a mission, so... You know... Well, the briskus. We're gonna find out. Snossum's lots of things, mostly new highways coming through. So, for example, Snossum's, a lot of towns, you know, you just had regular little towns, little industries. And with the interstates coming through that avoided those towns, they stopped getting people coming through, you know, to buy things, economy, whatnot. And they just dried up. Arkansas is full of sleepy little towns like that are still just barely hanging on. Look up Winthrop, Arkansas, or Eileen, Arkansas. Those are prime examples. In Labriscus, it's not over yet. It could still happen. You know, Raymond, we also have a town called Bald Knob. Snossums, you can actually see it with my hometown, Malvern. Malvern is actually on I-30, an interstate. However, the thing about I-30 and Malvern's relationship with it is that the town has progressively grown closer and closer to the interstate to be more convenient and closer to travelers, while the rest of the town, the older parts, have died off because they're not as close. It only takes about 10 minutes to drive through the entire city, and that's if you hit every single red light and there's traffic. But the older parts of Malvern that were closer to the old highways have left to rot and are decrepit, while everything close to the interstate is fancy and new. Raymond, I'm sure there is, but I've never heard of it. Oh yeah, Scott. There's Gas, Arkansas. There was always the funny saying they had, because it was a tiny town, that if you blink, you'll pass gas. Yes, Dawson's. Also, Bucksnort, Tennessee. I drove a broken down 1963 Mercury Monterey with the electric roll down breezeway rear window through there. Oh yeah, Apollo. There's also one in, I want to say Australia. There's also a Malvern, Pennsylvania. I learned that while working at the hotel. People would make reservations at the Malvern, Pennsylvania hotel. Show up to mine, they didn't have a reservation. Tell me there's nope. Oh, gosh dang. There is nothing closer to this, huh? All right, slow boat it is. Yes, Narconauts, that is a thing. In fact, some McDonald's in New Mexico have to be painted crazy colors like teal because they're trying to maintain the aesthetic of the town. Well, Apollo, I think a lot of them wanted their town to reflect the one they named it after. Either for the glory or the economic status or purely for the history. And sadly, a lot of the time, it didn't work out. Oh, Scott, right? I desperately need the quantum boost. Yeah, Tars, like, I miss when McDonald's is all bright and cheery. I hate how everything is, like, soulless, minimalist corporate now. Like, every single new restaurant you go to, every fast food place, it's this, like, angular, minimalist style. And I hate it. It's like grays and beiges and blacks and whites. There's no color anymore. Well, DPT, I might have succeeded in a mission and used a dragonfly to do it. So that's a first. Yeah, like, I want McDonald's to be like it was in the 90s. With the neon lights along the tops and the goofy seating and the bright colors, the red, white, and yellow. Those were happier times. Oh yeah. So MD, when we got a new Walmart, when our Walmart became 24 hours and they built a super center, which is just a big 24-hour Walmart, which they're not 24 hours anymore. It was such a big deal that we got the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders to come to town for the opening ceremony. Man, Serial, you must be enjoying McDonald's these days then. Like, they're decent colors. I hate that everything is just the same color now, you know? I mean, you know, Berlin, I can't really taste all that well, so for me, yes? It's gonna be sunrise by the time I get there. Tell you what, we might actually go to a distribution center that we know is hostile. See if we can fly the Dragonfly in. Do you guys know any hostile ones on Microtech off the top of your head? I mean, Tars, it could be because of the way they've redone everything. And I've also got the server data stuff in the top right. Knock-a-knocks, I believe that. They did that here for Rock and Roll Hibachi, which I didn't get because we already had 2 of them. Squirrel, good luck with work, man. Phaedrus, I actually took one of those, and I was not shot. Well, I was shot once I started shooting their guys. But they didn't shoot at me at all on approach. Like, I parked rather close with the Corsair and there was no targeting. Ah, that's fair, Tars. You know, Vaughn, we used to have those. A McDouble costs like $4 now. Bruce negative, but it took me an hour to get out of New Babbage. It was not pleasant. And where in the world am I going to park? Ah, yes, the infinite soda. Scott, I am too. I missed there was teal and yellow and blue. Like, when I was looking at fits, I had found a purple one. And I almost went with it. But the red one had a better deal. All right. I think we're good. Like, I wish I kind of gone with the purple fit, but mine had a lot of work done into it before I got it. Ah, Sky. That's pretty good. Up now. Yeah, see, I have to use the reticle just to get to the storage. Oh, biker, I haven't gotten rid of it yet. I'm trying to make it feel more worthwhile. I don't know what this doofy storage issue is, though. Can I loot it? Can I send this to hands? If I put my ammo in there, can I? Nope. Okay. Come on, inventory. You can work. Oh, I didn't mean to get on it. Well, maybe that'll fix it. Who knows? Whatever this is, they have got to fix that. Finally. Glad I wasn't, being shot at or anything. No. Don't put him down. We're not tossing the penguin full of drugs. Trucks, and I don't think it's going to be any wipe. I mean, I could be wrong, but they haven't said a peep about it yet that I've seen. Mean to do that. Get back here, Pico. Yeah. Hey, Popeyes could be good. I don't think that counts. Am I supposed to take the Altrucia toxin out of the Pico? I'm sorry, what? Hold on. He's supposed to have drugs, not arms. Lenny, sadly, we're not. It was Vaughn. Hold on, I'll do it again. Yeah, you could just straight open it. Well, I don't know why that broke once I moved my camera. But... yeah, you can open this Pico. And Phaedrus, I'm wondering if I broke it by putting him inside the inventory. Maybe? You know, Tars, maybe you're right. Let's double check. I didn't think about checking customizations. Huh. Yeah, just showing ammo. Interesting. See, Artex, that's what I'm wondering. Or maybe they do. Okay, see, now I can't. Now I can't carry it. You know what? Just give me all your ammo. It's a good thing delivery missions definitely work, guys. That's the thing, Artex. There's nothing left in him. Like, I don't have any filters on. Yeah, now I can't even pick him up. That's not a bad idea, Cerrone. See if I can pick him up from... good idea. Yeah, I have no option to place. Oh, I could drop it. Oh, can you do that? How do you do that? Ah, ha, ha. I see. Yeah, I got nothing. I'll give him his ammunition back. You know, Adam, I did not. I did not. Well, that's sad. That's sad. I don't think I've been able to complete a mission yet in 323. You know, Motherfig was able to actually steal a loot box. Oh my god, there we go. Yeah, TARS, they break all the time for me. Well, Vaughn, you can always visit the major cities. However, I would take in some of the countryside. The U.S., due to its large size, has some of the most diverse natural beauty. And I would highly recommend checking out some of it. New Mexico is beautiful. So is Montana. Arkansas has a lot of natural beauty that I take for granted. Like, what if I had drugs to put inside, Pico? Hey, Sigdution. Hey, go ahead, Appalachia. It's a beautiful countryside. Try it out. You're like, I don't even have a place option. I wonder. We're going to try doing a regular non-drugs mission. And I'm going to put the box inside the Dragonfly. And see if the Dragonfly has issues. Because that way we can maybe tell it's the putting them in an inventory and taking them back out that might be breaking them. After all, we're here to test. Oh, DPT, that would be lovely. Well, Tortle, we're gonna try. After all, that's what we're here for, right? To test. I should close that. Sal, I believe so. In fact, let's move some of those loot boxes over, shall we? Yeah, open. Check that out. You can totally open it. We can put things inside. Hold on. Wrong box. Check this out. We can totally put things inside it. That way you could drop off a whole box of guns to somebody. Isn't that neat? Isn't that neat? Tires, they just become unusable. They don't actually explode. It's an excellent idea. Lobster, I didn't move it over to the ship. Let me make sure it's in the ship. How far away? I mean, Rick, it hasn't been bad, but I've really barely got to use it. Yeah, good call out. All right. And while we fly away, we'll find a regular rinky-dink delivery mission to do. Easy enough. Did that accept? Come on. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Okay, I can probably just hit this win. See, Tars, I do want to see that. Oh, sure you can, Sarone. Just stack them on top of each other. Like, they might get a little funky, but you can stack them. But yeah, Stout, we're testing. You can put a box inside the dragonfly, and if you can, will it survive as a mission box? Yeah, Dan, it's available to all waves. If you want to try it out, though, make sure you go to ePTU. Because it's not on PTU right now. You'll just get an error when you try to log in. So make sure you do ePTU. And don't forget to copy your account over. Yeah, Vaughn, have a good one, man. That person seems to be having an issue with kiosks. So it might not just be us. Yeah, Vaughn, have a good one, man.
Engines offline. Launch complete.
Guess I can steal the white boxes, too. Yeah, Signusion, I really like the distribution centers. You really have to fight to get inside them. I don't think I found one that is populated by like legal peoples yet. We'll do this as loot. Then open storage. Okay, so that gets the same issue. They've got to figure out. Nope, that's not. Yeah, like they have so many spawn closets that after you secure an area, they're right back in it. I think they should limit the spawn closet areas. Oh, that is annoying. There we go. Oh, man. We can't even drag this one off. Shoot, you can't even drop it. Well, I guess that solves that. Seriously, why did they not rework the dragonfly to put boxes right here? Like, if we could put 2 boxes right, that would be perfect. No way. You know, it was worth a try. It was worth a try. Yeah, that'll stay.
Launch complete.
You think so, White? That's not a bad idea.
Engines offline. Landing complete.
Xperia, how so? What did they do to it? Or did they just forget to do something to it? Oh my god, the inventory on this thing is going to kill me, though. Yeah. Like, it highlights to show that it's a thing. But it don't work. That's so sad. It's so sad. Like, just let me do it. Let me. If the dragonfly was useful. Really? So they actually gave it a reason to exist besides being yellow. Neat. Nope. Fine, I guess I could just go put this thing in the ship. Do they still sell the yellow jacket from time to time? I feel like they do. What a big... Yeah, Toe, I guess I do. Well, you know what we can do about that? Oh, I remember that lobster. And yeah, so the Mirai Pulse looks really good. I don't know if I'll be picking one up. But it looks really good. Yeah.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle.
I hope that's a
retrieval
feature.
system.
Really hope that's a feature. Yeah, Yeah, Raymond, why not? Or maybe a hover quad. I haven't actually messed with a hover quad in a
Vehicle
long
selected.
time.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following please visit us again.
Oh yeah, Ethan. It should easily fit in either one of those. Sorry. My plan is to get a mule. I have not touched the hover quad in so long. Really, they gotta flatten this area out right here. Made it hold boxes. Explosions! Like what? What? Why is this? What do you mean locked? I own you. Where is the inventory on this thing? There you are. We're gonna try it out. We're gonna see if we can stop it.
Welcome. Your journey begins now. All systems operational.
You know, sadly, you might be right. Where is that box? Where is it? There it is. Whoops. Sorry, box. I doubt it's a bike issue, but we're going to try it with some different bikes. No. No. Inventory. We want inventory. Oh my god. How difficult is it to... We just had it. Why are you locked? CIG knows that I own this bike, right? You know, Cyclone wouldn't be the worst idea. Might be better than a mule. Xperia, I took a mule inside a distro center last night, ran over a bunch of people, got my box, mounted the box to the mule, and as soon as I got inside, I went forward about 5 feet and exploded. Is it because of the box? Can I not? What is going on? I'm not crazy, right? Like, we just accessed the inventory right there. Alright, well, I guess we're not gonna get a box inside the hover quad. Yeah, apparently, Toe. It really was. Yeah, and MD, I don't think... Why is that locked? Interesting. I can't even get the interaction wheel. Toe, would you believe me if I told you that I was a subscriber simply because I keep forgetting to cancel? Artex or should be. I should try that just so I can see what the heck those buttons are. Why do I have a cyclone?
Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered to place visitor.
What a big thing for deliveries. Yeah, because Xperia, this has a gravity grid on it, doesn't it? So delivering boxes should be. Okay. What just happened? What just... I mean, again, that's fair. I mean, it's a bike. It'll be available in game for relatively cheap.
Land systems. System check.
The thing is so ridiculously big. Why is it so huge? And yeah, Raymond, I sure did. Thing is ridiculously sized. I think it's larger than a Humvee. Like, that makes a Humvee look compact. Excuse you. Why are all the doors suddenly manual? Oh yeah, White. All this fun stuff. I guess we could complete one mission in 3 hours, right? Yeah, this will probably be a final one before they make it to live tomorrow. Now, I'll tell you, if it goes live tonight, I will stream it. However, tomorrow, I'm going to go see Star Wars Episode 1 in theaters. So, if it goes live tomorrow, it'll either be a late stream or a Saturday or maybe just Monday. Who knows? And yeah, Natsu, like one mission, 3 hours, totally. That's a profitable amount of time. Hey, T-Rex. I think the thing that bugs me about the Corsair is just how much space the wings take up. Like, if you just got rid of the wings and it was just the engines, I think I'd be good. Like, that's what I prefer about the Constellation. Yeah, Laugh-The-Mirror. I think it'll be tomorrow. You know, MD, they're not doing the big Star Wars saga on the May 4th for us. Some are doing all the movies. Not gonna give me landing complete? We completed the landing. Waffle, I'm gonna go May the 4th. Oh, Living Star Citizen, that sounds so nice. Are there brakes? Do they have brakes? I wish they were doing it here. Goody, I'm not a goody. If anything, I think that the Jedi wrote their own destruction, and quite honestly, they deserved it. I think the Jedi were a terrible organization that lost sight of what they were. They easily permitted slavery and the owning of other people. They treated the clones like subhumans that were designed to be disposable. And quite honestly, deserved what they got.
How's it going?
See, that works fine. So I think it's just placing things organically that is messed up.
You alright?
Look at that. We actually did a mission. Like, they were very self-righteous while not doing anything. They were detached to the point of being completely passive. You think he's inside my ship? We could find out. Yeah, like, that's the thing. They made all the Jedi generals, even though that they are not used to... They have zero experience in mixed unit tactics whatsoever. And they carry this issue over. Like, everybody's a general. Han Solo gets to become a general. Ah, yes, Lobster. We got paid. Oh, look at that. Nobody inside. Raymond, they're not. Clones are human. They're not designed to be thrown away. Clones deserve respect. And the way that they are treated by everyone, including Obi-Wan, is sickening. Yeah, Ken, like, that's it. Like, Rambo. Let's look at John Rambo. John Rambo's got a crap ton of experience. Guess what? No leadership experience. The reason you don't make people like that a general. And like, you look at the massive losses they incurred. I mean, Bruce, I highly doubt exploding out of someone's genitals counts as, you know, the precursor to life itself. I mean, if they're an exact genetic copy of a human, then they are in fact human. Cloning is just how they got there. Ooh, granulous. I wouldn't mind getting like a Spock haircut and some Vulcan ears for going. Yeah, Tortle, and I don't agree with that either. Like, the rebels did exactly what they should not have done. Like, oh, Han Solo is a general. Why? Why in God's name is Han Solo a general? He snuck up on Darth Vader in a semi-truck, blasted him, and left. That is not general material. That is not someone who leads troops. Like, the guy did that from Big Trouble in Little China. He's not leading armies. See, now Lando, I will give Lando general status because he knows how to run an organization with multiple departments. He had tons of experience making departments intermingle when it comes to Tabana gas production. I can give him that. Han Solo can't even manage the Millennium Falcon with one employee. I mean, Ken, that is also true. Like, I'm arguing over a franchise that it's designed to sell toys to children. I mean, Phaedrus, that is also a fair point. And just, you know, like, I would trust him with getting beer. I wouldn't trust him with troops. That is right. Kit Fisto is a hero. I mean, Raven, yeah, okay, he's not an employee. That was a gross misuse, or a gross misrepresentation of the relationship. But I feel like the point still stands. Oh yeah, Christian, and the hotkeys actually change depending on your keybinds. So as you notice, interact mode is V, because I set my interact to V. However, if you're still using F, it'll say F, so it actually does update on what you have, which is pretty nice.
Welcome.
Yeah, see, Ken, that's what I'm talking about. Han Solo's an excellent rebel, but he is not management material. Where's my spaceship going? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder where that is. I wonder where that is. Well, Dan, I enjoyed 7 a lot. If you ever do get around to watching them, 7 is basically just a remake of 4. And, I mean, let's be honest, so was 1. 8 floundered. And while I really enjoyed it, it's been a lot of time on a thing that didn't pan out, which is not what you do in movies. Chekhov's gun is a thing for a reason. And then 9 didn't know what to do because I kept changing directors. Yeah. Yeah, Raymond, it's stored. I think Eslin just ran off with it. But all right, it is time for me to wrap this baby up. Tomorrow, I'm going to go watch a movie where a bodyguard for a space lady crashes in New Mexico and then has to watch a kid race NASCAR, while a frog dude uses drunken boxing to fight off robots. And by that, I mean Star Wars Episode 1. And then NASCAR kid goes on to blow up Amazon. That's right, MD. Somehow, Palpatine has returned. I will, Lobster, and by that, I mean an icy. Tomorrow is Icy Day. Remember that, kids. Tomorrow is Icy Day. Lots of ices for Jack. At least 2. Yeah, Turtle. Yeah. But all right. I'm going to have to wrap it up here. We've completed 1 mission in 3 hours. I would do another mission, but I don't know if I have 3 hours. I'll try to get started a little early tomorrow. I'll have to leave at a certain time to get ready for the movie, so. You guys have a wonderful night. Take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and being kind people. And until next time, keep on trucking. Have a good night, guys.